Hello, it's Jenny from Ginger Ninja Crafts. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I am filming this a little bit ahead because I think I mentioned we've got a visitor coming this week, and so we're going to be busy showing her a bit of Scotland. So this is my Embellish With Us Wednesday video. And last week I made a Christmassy one. I'm going to do a little Christmas in July series of these. I'm not sure if many people are still in, or anybody else is still doing Embellish With Us Wednesday, but I like making embellishments, and it's a wee reminder to myself if I do it on a Wednesday. So this is another week of Christmassy ones, so I thought I would show you some ones I've made and then just kind of talk you through what I did to create these. I've made 3 different kinds. They are all using this little scalloped square punch, which I think I got it. A friend of my mum's, one of her friends was getting rid of a load of paper crafting stuff, and I think this is one of the things I got, and it kind of converted me to punches actually, because it's a really useful one. So the first, they're all kind of bakery themed, so I'm going to try and not squash my wet Nuvo drops. So this is the first one. It's a little mince pie, and it says have a sweet Christmas. And quite often mince pies is the only baking I do over Christmas. I don't excuse me, I don't think I've missed a year. Well, probably at least 20 years. Probably more than that. Probably 25 of making mince pies. Usually Christmas Eve or the day before. Quite often involves doing it while I'm watching Muppets Christmas Carol. So yeah. But I don't have many things I do every year as part of a Christmas tradition, but making mince pies. And then last week I made some gingerbread men. What's this pinky sticking up for? It's like drinking my tea. Must be feeling fancy. I keep wanting to do it. Must be feeling fancy today. So yeah, last week I did some little gingerbread men, and I'm still addicted to them. So this little green one, green square, and it says pinky, and it says yummy. And it's the wee gingerbread man is holding a spoon, and he's got an oven glove there. And then a little pudding. So I've got a wee Christmas pudding. Right. And then I've got some little measuring spoons and a wee spatula. So as I've said, that is the punch I've used. It's a woodware one. Then the die cuts I used for the gingerbread man and the pudding and the mince pie, they were all a little X-cut set that I think I got it in a sale somewhere. And this is the first time I've used them. And I've just added some little white gel pen for a wee bit of detail. And then the bakery bits, so like the spatula and the whisk and the oven glove, all come from this set, which is a Sue Wilson. Is it Creative Expressions? Can't remember, but yeah. And I've had this for a little while, and it's the first time I've used it. I was going to do the apron with things tucked in the pockets and make it like a Christmassy apron, but I thought that was quite big, so I didn't do that. The words that I've used come from 2 different clearly besotted stamp sets. This is the little pudding one. I've had these for years. And this is the, what is this one called? Sweet Christmas. So I've used the Have a Sweet Christmas, and in this one I've used the little pudding and the yummy. So yes. So should I just lower you a little bit Will this work without tipping you over? No. Hang on, I will pause you. Okay. I'm not sure this is a very flattering angle, but anyway. So I've got my 3 little punched out scalloped squares, and I'm taking a little bit of walnut stain and a wee spongy thing, and I'm just going to ink around those edges a wee bit, just to kind of give it a wee bit of a kind of aged sort of effect. Once you start doing these, it's impossible to stop. I actually did that one already. So it's just slightly aged with that. And I'm also going to do that to the mince pie die cut. So the mince pie comes in 3 pieces. It's got the little sort of pie bit. It's got the mincemeat bit, which I've cut out of a dark brown, and the little star that sits on the top. I think why I like this die set so much is the mince pies that I make have got a star on the top. So I was like, that's phenomenal. So the mince pies are on the red, so as I've done that, I'll just start there. So I'm going to stick down the filling first, and then this bit. So yeah, I hope you're having a good week. We have got all sorts of plans. I think this is Wednesday, and our plan at the moment, although we might shift things about a bit, is to go and see some castles. Craigmillar, Dirleton, and maybe Tantallon, and maybe have a wee wander at North Berwick. So we're going to East Lothian, well, Edinburgh and East Lothian. So I think that is the plan for today. Then I've got my little oven glove, and I'm just going to glue that on as is. So yeah, I could maybe put together a little video of some of the things we've done, if that is of interest to anybody. Put on the little Have a Sweet Christmas, and then the last thing is the little whisk. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't use a whisk when I'm making my mince pies, but it fits on in that space, so that is as good a reason as any. Okay, so there we go, so that's on there, and then whoops, finishing touches are just some Nuvo drops. Because I've got the whisk in silver, I'm going with silver, and it's on red, so green is my kind of accent colour. So that's, the green is called, oops, woodland green, and the silver is just Silver Lining. That's a nice name, isn't it? So there you go, that's the first one done. Now I'll do my wee Christmas pudding. So it comes with the sort of sauce for the top and the bottom separate. So I'm going to pop that on there. I'm not a huge Christmas pudding fan. Do people like it? I mean, I do. My husband's boss very kindly tends to... Hello, sorry, my husband just came back from the golf, so I had to hear how the golf was. So I don't know what I was saying, but anyway, yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Christmas puddings, but we do tend to get one because his work quite often sends a wee hamper. So, I mean, I'll eat it if it's there, you know. Oops. So there's the wee Christmas pudding. I've put little holly on the top because that's cute. Put the pudding on there. And then I've got a little stamp that says little pudding. Stamp that on there. And then I'm going to stick a wee spoon on, and this wee measuring spoons. And then, what am I doing on here? Oh, I'm doing a bit of red and a bit of green. So a green and a green. And then the red I'm using is a wee bit sparkly and it's called Ruby Slippers. So there's that one. And then lastly is the little gingerbread man. Now I've actually made two variations on this one. I've made two that are wearing a wee bow tie and two that are wearing a little bow in their hair. So I'm just going to stick on the gingerbread lady maybe with the bow in the hair, and then I'm going to take my white gel pen, and this is the Signo White, made in Japan, and I'm going to give some eyes and a smiley mouth. Whoops, jinx. Like so. I'm going to pop a wee oven glove on. And then I've got a littler spoon here. And this little yummy, which has been heat embossed in white onto some red card, and I used this Nouveau embossing powder in Glacier White. So there's that. And then this one I'm using gold Nouveau drops. What is it called? Mustard gold. And a little bit of red. So there you go. So I hope that you like my little Christmas in July embellishments, second week of them, and I will probably be back quite soon. But as I say, I'm ahead of time with making this video, so maybe I will, maybe I won't. Let me know if you'd like to see some of my little our little Scotland adventures this week. If you want me to make a little video of that, I will try. And yeah, I hope that you're all having a good day and that your week is going well. So thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed my video today, please say hello in the comments and hit that like button. Thank you. See you soon. Bye.